Transitions? How? Let's learn it together in Final Cut Pro. Just like my DaVinci video, transitions is a video editing technique to connect two clips together. To access transitions, go to the transition panel to the right. It'll be this guy right here, and once you open that, you see all the transition options you have down here, and they're further divided to 360, blurs. I have these extra ones I downloaded, dissolves, dynamics, all these options. And just to test it out, let's go to blurs. I'll grab this directional, grab it from right there, and just place it between my two clips, and that's it. That's how you add a transition, and let's play that back. Let's do another one. Let's do a dissolve. Let's do this divide. Another one. We'll do bloom. Yep, very simple. And one thing to note, also like DaVinci, when you have a transition, you could adjust the length of it by just pulling it out so it's longer. And for example, longer transition, or pulling it in so it's more brief. Let's play that back. Brief. But let's say you have a transition that's not dragging out. So, for example, do flash, and as you can see, the transition is very short, and I'm not able to drag it out. Similar situation as I mentioned in DaVinci, you just want to make sure you have enough frames. So, let's move that out, trim that, make sure there's more frames, and now you could expand your transition. There you go. And let's say if it's not even going on at all. Same exact situation. Just create more frames. And look, even Final Cut even brought up this prompt because there isn't enough frames in your clips. So you could have Final Cut automatically do it for you. And I'll demonstrate that right now. So it automatically created more frames by trimming our clips so the transition can be placed. But let's undo that. I'm gonna do this myself, so I'll just use the trim tool. And then there, now the transition has been added. To note, similar to DaVinci, when you click on a transition, you'll see different settings you can adjust. And it's gonna depend on each transition that you use. Some may have more than others, and others may have different settings. So just pick a transition and play around with it. If you watch my DaVinci video, you know I was wondering why you can add a transition only on one clip if there's not another clip there. And to give you an example, what I was wondering about this. I added a transition here, but there's not another clip at the end. But I'm trying to think, maybe it's just so you could transition out? And that was not a good transition. Let's try another one. Or pick another one, I mean. Let's do flash again. So, yeah, that might be the case. Maybe just to transition out. That's transitions in Final Cut Pro. Learn with me by trying it out and let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more learnings and what should I learn next. And if you want to learn more, check out this video.